Well, John Lynch is getting the extension, but you also have to look at the rest of that front office staff that's surrounding him.
And that's what I was going to say. So is he getting too much credit, or is he getting the credit that he always deserved?
He's like, any figurehead, either they get all the credit or the ship sinks with them. That's just what happens when you're a figurehead, even as a general manager. One of his assistant GMs or consultants was my former boss, who was the former general manager of the Lions. Like, I get it. And that's just what happens.
Yeah, definitely. In all work settings, because it's like, I don't know, but that's also why, as a boss, you also have to advocate for your people, because once they get more power, more money, respect, then that comes along with it.
I mean, but how you do that, though, is put them in positions to have leadership in other teams so that they can show what they can do. Unless you're Belichick and you do that and they all become horrible failures.
Shout out to the Detroit Lions head coach Matt Patricia.
Yeah, him.
I just don't know how they got rid of Darius Slay, and somehow it was Darius Slay's fault. But whatever.
I wanted that young man to get out of there. Calvin Johnson wanted that young man to get out of there.
Everyone wanted him to get out of there.
Everybody wants to get out of Detroit, period.
I mean, except Trey Flowers. He took a bag.
I mean, free money. Easy money. Well, I shouldn't say free, but it's because,
that's free money in Detroit because you ain't winning shit.
Well, he also probably won't see all of it because nobody in Detroit actually ever sees that full amount either, unless you're Matthew fucking Stafford. But I digress.
But you can't. You know what? I felt that way for Stafford for a long time. But I think I'm.
You want Derek Carr? I'll trade you Derek Carr for Stafford.
I'll take a new quarterback.
I'll take Stafford.
I'll take a new quarterback just so that I can attempt to be a fan of them again because I hate them.
Shit, I'll take Aaron Rodgers at this point.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah,
he's not long for Green Bay.
I'm gonna tell you who. Okay, wait.
I'll give
wait, this is fun. Who wouldn't you take?
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
I'm talking about actual starting quarterbacks, man.
I mean, apparently he keeps getting jobs. I don't know how the fuck, but
it's the beard.
It's the Mormon thing. But that's all that story.
Yeah, honestly,
so is Bryce Harper.
Oh, yeah, but Bryce Harper don't win shit.
His former team did.
Facts.
Shot fired. But no, really, who else wouldn't you take?
Actually, I might have to stop using the gunshots.
Would you take Mr. Trubisky?
I would rather take myself to Mr.
Trubisky's probably the only quarterback I wouldn't take over Derek Carr.
Would you take?
I would take Keanu Reeves in the replacements.
Whoa!
I take Jameis over Carr right now.
Would you take Phillip Rivers?
I'll take John Mox from fucking Varsity Blues.
You can keep Phillip Rivers because, I mean, he'll keep us in the game, but he'll throw a pick in the fourth quarter.
Can I get Cleo Lemon?
No, you
Stop
can't.
it.
You can't.
Okay, fine.
I'll take Jared Goff.
No.
All right.
I said
I'd take Jared Goff.
That's not a fair trade.
I'd take Jared Goff.
His contract's bigger, and he's not going to do shit.
Well, Jared Carr
has a lot.
Jared Goff went to the Super Bowl. Shit, what are you talking about? He's got a Super Bowl appearance. Derek Carr has one playoff.
Not even one. He was hurt.
Boom.
Ouch.
That Super Bowl experience.
Yeah, but he was
that
there,
Super Bowl experience.
But he didn't do shit. Their offense was terrible.
That was also on coaching and Todd Gurley's
That's on him. Nah, bro. We got to blame quarterbacks when they're bad.
Nobody actually ever called Jared Goff good. I mean, I have.
What has he done since that Super Bowl? Been terrible.
Not a damn thing.
Been terrible, right?
Yeah.
Not terrible.
Mr. fucking Otis from the Temptations, he's been terrible. Everybody here to see you, Otis?
All right,
That's been him. But anyway.
It's your turn for college football, so whenever you want to transition to that.
Sure. But just for the sake of saying who I wouldn't pick, that was the question?
Yes. And again, you've also said you would take Matt Stafford. You would trade Matthew Stafford for Derek Carr.
I'm going to say this, and I'm probably going to get punched for it. Tom Brady.
You wouldn't take Tom Brady over Derek Carr?
I wouldn't.
Why?
Because Tom Brady's a fucking skeleton waiting. One hit, bro. I'm telling you.
One avocado. Not even one hit. One tomato.
An unshaved avocado. You know the little thing, the center, the nug in the center of the avocado?
Would you take, because you mentioned Tom Brady, also Tom Brady now with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you don't trust your offensive line against anybody else in the AFC West?
Well, that offensive line is pretty solid, but Tom Brady ain't got the arm to throw it deep to Henry Ruggs. Like, people got to stop acting like Tom Brady's always had this massive arm his whole career.
He hasn't. His best year was with Randy Moss.
It's Randy Moss though.
But that was like the last time Tom
That was
can
the
let
only
that bitch
time.
fly.
What do you think those teams are to Gronk?
Nah, those are bullets. He's always been accurate, but he's never been like, I'm gonna just fucking Dante Culpepper it downfield.
Those nice seams up the middle, man.
Like he got a strong arm. He's like,
He can zip
Dante
it.
Culpepper
but he's not
threw
Dante.
punts, bro.
what did
He
you
threw
just
punts.
say? What did you just fucking say?
He threw so
Did
much
you
air
not-
to the ball.
This
Did you watch
man
him with
is
the Raiders?
disrespecting a dude who was Cam Newton before Cam Newton. The
Stop.
fuck you talking about? Go look at their MVP. Go look at their stats. Look at their stats.
I've
From
never
when
heard that comparison.
37 and 11 and like 13 fucking rushing touchdowns.
Bro, I love Dante Culpepper. I stand
We're
for
not-
Dante Culpepper,
he-
but I'm not calling
I
him
don't
Cam
stand for
Newton.
him.
I said he was
I'm
Cam
not
before
calling him
Cam.
Cam
He was a
Newton.
downgrade before Cam.
And he was solid like that.
I see where
that
you're
year
going.
he was on Madden.
You had to get that Dante Culpepper before you could get to Cam, is what I'm saying.
Okay, I'll give you that.
That's all I'm saying.
I'll give you
So don't
that.
disrespect that man's lineage.
But he also put a lot
better
of
than
fucking
McNabb.
air under the ball and got picked off a
He
lot.
threw a dome and he had a rocket for an arm. He had Randy
And with the
fucking
Raiders
Moss.
and the Dolphins,
All you had to do was throw to Randy Moss and Jermaine
and with
Wiggins.
the Raiders and the Dolphins,
He tore his knee up. That wasn't fair. He was
Hey,
he was done.
Vikings
Once he tore
Culpepper
his-
was actually the shit.
that was cool.
And he
the cheat
destroyed the
code,
Lions.
man.
And I watched that shit.
he
in
also
person.
had
code.
like 3 legit receivers and a running back who could catch really well.
Ontario Smith with the Wizinator thing was crazy, but he was a good back. Michael Bennett was trash after that 1 year. He was good.
He had one good ass
That
year.
12
I remember when he
100
was trying to catch
I
on
don't
with the
trust
Raiders.
I don't trust Wisconsin running backs. That's why I was weary of Jonathan Taylor. I was like, yeah, you fast, but I remember Michael Bennett.
Ask the Chargers about how they feel about Wisconsin running backs.
Facts.
Yeah. Speaking of Wisconsin, college football, college football, man.
That's a transition.
Thank you. I do it naturally.
I was giving myself credit, actually. On the low.
I mean, I take credit too. Fuck it. It's more than one
Well, you
slice of
guys-
cake there. It's more than one slice of cake on the table.
You're right.
Well, you guys
This
just
is
fumbled at the half-yard line.
No, that would be you because we just
You just had
complimented
a
each
great
other.
transition, and then you were like, "Oh, let me drop the ball right
No,
here, Deshaun Jackson."
No. Deshaun didn't fumble it. He just dropped the ball like a dumbass. But
That's what you guys
Mark,
just did.
No, Mark tried to strip
All
the
you guys
ball
had to do was
from
nod.
me.
You
at
could've
the
just
1 yard
nodded.
line.
You could've
and
just
I was
nodded
like,
and were like-
nah, I have to bring it back. I have to tuck it back in and then
We
extend.
were already in the end zone. We was fighting over what the hell we was going to do to celebrate.
Exactly.
I wanted to give the ball. I wanted to take it and give it to a kid. He wanted to spike that bitch.
I was gonna spike it and then pick it up and then give it to the kid.
No,
you
you
just want to
weren't.
give it to the kid.
Yeah.
Well, history
let the
proves
kids.
that you can't prove that I wouldn't have done that. You can't prove a negative. But anyway,
What the fuck? What?
that's how I feel when I think about Notre Dame and the fact that now they're gonna play a full ACC schedule. All of a sudden, now they're gonna play
The biggest flex by a conference of all time.
of all time. Of all time.
And it's the whack ass ACC.
Yep, they're gonna get their cheeks clapped by Miami in an upset.
Damn.
Didn't they remember they got beat a couple years ago and everybody thought Miami was back and they weren't?
Yes.
Cornerman, all those linebackers who didn't get drafted.
And they had the chains and shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like
Stephen Morris?
Nah, it wasn't Stephen Morris. It was
The year after, huh?
yeah, it was a couple years after him.
Yeah.
And even then, like all those cats, it was Brad Kaya at one point. Felicia's son. She actually has a really good vegan food truck.
Really?
Yeah,
Where's it at?
it's somewhere in like downtown LA. But she does dope business. She does good business. I forget her name, but
She does dope business or she does dope business?
probably both. That vegan, she got people hooked on it.
That's what food trucks are, right?
Shout out to the Shy. But don't get me started on the Shy. I'm really mad about this fucking season. It's been trash. But yeah, speaking of trash, Notre Dame schedule. So ACC's going to a 10-game schedule, and they're going to try to play one out-of-conference game officially. But Notre Dame's going to play a schedule. The ACC's said that Notre Dame will be eligible for the ACC title game, which will be interesting because they won't make it there.
No, they won't.
And yeah, so on to the next thing. FAMU, somebody from FAMU is probably going to be mad at me because I was going to actually say FAMU. The FAMU Rattlers, the Florida A&M Rattlers, tackle Calvin Ashley, who was a 5-star prospect coming out of high school, went to Auburn, transferred to FAMU last year. He is foregoing the 2021 season and is going to prepare for the draft because of the sheer fact that, COVID, there's probably no season.
No, wait, question, real quick. Sorry to interrupt.
Good.
What conference is FAMU in? Because I
think it's the MEAC.
I thought the MEAC also just said we're canceling all fall sports.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
So that's why he's like, well, I'm out, guys, because I'm actually a 5-star prospect. I just transferred. And he actually let them. It's like
it
a 9-2.
Yeah.
Give me my props for knowing my HBCU shit.
Oh, shut up. Shout out to the MEAC and the SWAC.
Indeed. The SWAC is just, what a great acronym for a conference. The SWAC. The swagger in that name. But anyway, so also, we didn't talk about this, but it was kind of, it was a huge deal. Caleb Fairley, like Nick Fairley, but this dude's a corner. Virginia Tech cornerback, projected first rounder in 2021 draft. He decided he's going to sit out and forego the season to prepare for the draft. He's pretty much he's the first notable D1 player to do so, and the highest ranked because he's considered a first round pick, and he was tied for the ACC conference with I think 16 batted passes and 4 picks. So,
okay.
Yeah, that's about it for college.
So we skipped over this, but in the NFL, there were 20-plus players who actually opted out for COVID. Among them, Seahawks guard Chance Warmack. Who are other people? I can't even remember off the top.
5
It's a long-ass
Patriots.
list, and I'm going to read the names.
Oh, yeah, 5 different Patriots.
Yeah.
Notable
6.
names, too.
Yeah, they had the most
Starters.
notable names.
Yes.
Yeah, they had the most
Patrick
notable
Chung.
names.
I'm going to start with the Super Bowl champs.
Bro, Patrick Chung should have been out of here 3 seasons ago.
He's in his 12th year in the league.
I know, that's crazy.
Damn, it's been that long?
That's crazy.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to start in the order they have on here. The Baltimore Ravens, DeAnthony Thomas.
No.
That.
And Andre Smith, who apparently he was supposed to be the starter at right guard for Marshall
because
Uganda
Marshall Uganda retired.
But also he's a domestic violence victim, and he posted a bunch of videos of his girl beating the shit out of him and stabbing him.
God damn.
Recently, she
I didn't
stabbed
see
him.
that.
Yeah, she stabbed the fuck out of him. It was blood all over his hand. He called her a bad mother.
What's up with the Ravens, man?
Yeah, he said in the story he couldn't report the last time she hit him because he had to tell his employer first.
Wow.
That was some wild shit.
Damn.
But anyway, so Bills D tackle, and I just want y'all to keep in mind when I give all some of the positions and names because it's kind of telling. But defensive tackle Starla Tuatele, Raiders passed on him. Buffalo Bills. Dallas Cowboys.
He had a resurgent year. Buffalo.
He did. Dallas Cowboys cornerback Maurice Canati. That's always a weird name. Wide receiver Stephen Guidry. I think he went to Georgia Tech. Oh, this one's going to be really funny. The Green Bay Packers. Wide receiver Devin Funchess.
Yeah, I saw that.
Funchess and bunches. I bet Aaron Rodgers sitting in his house with the burner before the big drive by and Boys in the Hood.
The crazy thing is, I probably would have saved his career. Yeah, definitely. Yep. Mark just showed us a picture of crackers with some Kraft cheese on it. It says,
a friend of mine in college
2020
did that
was
all the
nachos.
time.
That's disgusting.
He did that all the time.
I wouldn't even call that person my friend.
It's bad. It's bad.
Wait, you actually know somebody that did this shit?
Yes. He did worse than that. I'm going to say it off the air. He did worse than that.
All right, dude.
Also, Kansas City Chiefs guard Laurent Duvernay-Tardif, who's actually a licensed medical doctor in Canada.
That sounds like a name off Key and Peele.
Yes, it does. He's Canadian. He just got a big deal last offseason with the Chiefs re-up. He's a right guard, and he decided that he's like, I'm better served helping heal people right now than trying to play football.
And that's why they brought in Kalichi El-Samili?
Yeah, I was mad at that. I was like, how the fuck they just got KO for nothing? But anyway.
He was retired.
Nah, he was everybody who plays for the Jets. They like Nick Man.